Hey, what's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about the two different types of cells. If you guys remember back to your biology classes or probably even middle school, um, cells are the building blocks of life, right? So cells are the smallest thing that are still considered to be alive, and everything that's considered to be alive is made out of cells, right? So we're made out of cells, plants are made out of cells, all animals are made out of cells, fungus are made out of cells. Um, there's two different kinds of cells, right? So we're kind of used to hearing the word bacteria more so, right? Uh, which it would be nice if they just called them bacterial cells, right? Or all bacterial cells, right? But there are some differences. So if you guys can see here, we have two very different looking cells, right? If you guys ever do see pictures of the different kinds of cells in the test, right, they're probably going to look a lot like this. So it would benefit you guys to kind of just look at these and memorize the way that they look, right? So the two different types of cells are prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are bacterial cells. Eukaryotic cells make up everything else, right? So everything that is going to be multicellular for the most part. Um, there's a weird trick or a weird way that I kind of remembered this when I was in high school. And none of my teachers taught me this. It was just something I kind of noticed, which was that prokaryotic cells have pro in the front. And whenever you guys hear the word pro, you think professional, right? You hear somebody say, "Oh, he's a pro gamer. He's a pro athlete." But for some reason, here the prokaryotic cell, the one that has pro in the front, is actually not the more advanced one, right? These are bacterial cells. So when you think of an advanced organism, bacteria isn't the first thing that pops into your head, right? But for some reason, it has that pro in the front. Um, so both of these cells function very similarly, right? There's a lot of things that they have in common. So one of those things is going to be cytoplasm. And let me see if I can find it here. Does it have it anywhere? Cytoplasm. It doesn't actually. But both of them are gonna have cytoplasm. So just make a note of that. Eukaryotic cells also have cytoplasm. Um, another thing that they're both gonna have is some kind of membrane, right? So plasma membrane here and cytoplasmic membrane over here. Cell wall as well. So this cell here has a cell wall. This cell over here doesn't, but it depends. So this one can vary. Not all your eukaryotic cells have cell walls. So fungal cells and plant cells are going to have a cell wall. Animal cells like ours don't have a cell wall. Um, the other thing that you're going to find in both of them are ribosomes. So these are these little dots that you kind of see sprinkled around both of these cells. Um, what these things do is that they make proteins. So, other than that, those are like the main things that they're going to have in common. So, cell walls, some kind of membrane, and ribosomes, as well as cytoplasm. Um, the differences between them are going to be that eukaryotic cells are a lot more advanced. So, I'm gonna kind of just write that out here if I can find the damn text box. So eukaryotic cells are more advanced, the more advanced of the two. See if I can make that a little bigger. And let's do this and stretch it out. So eukaryotic cells are more advanced. If you guys can see, right, the DNA here in the prokaryotic cell just looks like a bunch of spaghetti everywhere. Over here, the DNA is found in the nucleus, right? Which I'm pretty sure you guys remember. Um, it's kind of a broad term, but for biology, whenever you hear nucleus, we're kind of told to think of it like the little cell brain, right? So the little thing that controls everything else inside of the cell. Um, I think this is where we'll cut off for today. So I know it's kind of a lot to digest, and there really is a lot more that we could talk about, right? But I don't want to make this video too long, so we'll leave it at that.